Let's get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, man, we're going to get into route reading. A lot of this stuff comes from questions, sessions, virtuals, all that kind of stuff. And so a lot of people ask me, like, okay, how is it that you always seem to have your user in the right spots, and you know, you always seem to always make the play? And it's, trust me, it's not always. Trust me when I tell you. But there is like a lot of concepts that I use, and you just have to understand that like a lot of it is definitely the mechanics, squeezing L2 and R2 at snap of the ball, kind of trying to keep that good stick pressure to keep your guy in that strafe position. You know, when the play starts, basically just like playing linebacker for real, you know, taking your read steps and whatnot. And so it's just going to allow you to strafe at a much faster pace. And when you really understand, like, you know, what the L2 and the R2 actually does, or yeah, actually what it does. Yeah. Do or does. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, whatever it does or do, you know, how I'm supposed to say that. It's basically going to keep your guy, you know, your transitions are going to be smoother, meaning your breaks, the way you're able to cut, the way you're able to stop and start and accelerate and get to spots. And another thing I do is I'm always going to play the spot on the ball, the spot on the ground. Once I see the ball kind of come out of the quarterback's hands, I'm always, once I see the spot on the ground, I could care less about the receiver. All right, so another thing you have to really understand when it comes to reading, like reading routes and understanding the formations, you know, what the guys are in. There may or may not have been a little incidental contact on that play, but y'all don't worry about that because the ref didn't call it. Yeah, but anyway, so using your, let's say your zone adjustments, you know, if you're going using 20 for your flats and 5 for your curls, or whatever it is that you use, you have to understand what you are taking away initially. So as you see here, I'm in like a cover 9, a cover 6, whichever one. And so you see me just take those read steps. I'm grounded right there. So I kind of read that first drag, then I get depth. That's another thing we're going to talk about, getting depth. You see me go back to the route behind it, and then I'm able to come forward again. That's using the L2 and R2, because once you want to accelerate, you just basically come up off of the L2 and increase the R2. Yeah, it's kind of, you just, it's like percentages. So, you know, if you want to stop, you do it in reverse. You know, you come up off of the R2 and you increase the L2. So as you see here, you see how I can come down, stay at that good, you know, I was at the 90-degree angle, try not to turn my back, but I get back into the strafe position, and then I'm able to accelerate out of that, you know, after flipping the hips there, and then right into the route as it flows behind me. You know, you can, a lot of these routes are tipped off. You know, it's I don't really know what the route running thing does on here on Madden, to be honest with you, but a lot of the routes are like tipped off, so you can kind of tell what route is coming once you see the receiver starts to break down or lean or whatever. But the thing is, again, like I said, get the depth. So I'm reading down in distance, but I'm also reading the depth of the receivers as they go into, you know, whether they're cutting flat, you know, whether they're climbing, going up the field, or whether they're, you know, stopping and coming back towards the quarterback. And so if you get the proper depth, and then you're able to get back into that strafe position, you know, you're going to be able to really make a lot of plays down the field with linebackers. You don't have to blitz these guys. I don't know where that's always funny to me. And I'm not saying that it doesn't work, because it probably does, knowing Madden. But yeah, I don't really see that. Like, that's crazy to me. You blitz a guy to get him to move better. And we actually bought that. Yeah, but anyway. All right, so as you see right there, getting depth allows me to stay in good position. I'm not out of control. Another thing that I know that people do a lot is stop trying to take away everything. You're not going to be able to take away everything on this game. Even if you get stuck on the nose or the defensive tackle right there, same things apply. I'm going to use the same mechanics, L2, R2, and it's football. You know, I'm not saying that the game is perfect, no, but not by any stretch, but you have to understand what you're taking away and what's open. And once you start paying attention to that, then you can read the routes, and basically you can kind of tell where most people are going, you know. Anyway, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Check me out at CoachDC404.com, man. Get those virtuals. I am out.